Hi everyone, here is the method of risk analysis, which is subtopic of risk assessment and mitigation. I'm Lim Huê Giáp, number battery 255749. What is risk analysis? Risk analysis is the process of prioritizing risks according to their probability of occurrence and their impact on the project. The purpose is to provide information which is essential for deciding to adopt a specific method and the security resources in the company. In the risk analysis phase, there are two methods to analyze the risk, which are quantitative risk analysis and qualitative risk analysis. This can prioritize risk and define high risk so those risks can be avoided, mitigated, ignored, or accepted. Quantitative risk analysis is an objective numerical probabilistic assessment of influence and probability of factors. It can compare various hazards and measure potential and actual risk treatment activity. If a quantitative evaluation is planned, it is recommended to conduct a qualitative evaluation, which can be determined as the currently available data, the uncertainty of the data, and the possible management of related risks. The advantages. Quantitative risk analysis allows for definition of consequences of incident occurrence in quantitative ways. This helps to achieve cost and benefit analysis during selection of protections. Risk assessed for different hazards can be made more directly comparable. Therefore, it obtains more accurate image of risk. Case-by-case decision can be avoided in the absence of consistent and objective risk criteria. Results can be used for quantitative planning and development. It will make the planning process simpler and more effective for managing risks. Disadvantages of quantitative risk analysis is measures must depend on the scope and accuracy of defined measurement scale. Analysis results may be not precise and even confusing. It must be enriched in qualitative description, such as in the form of comments or interpretation. Analysis conducted with application of those methods is generally more expensive, demanding greater experience and advanced tools. These are the examples of quantitative risk analysis. Risk value, annual risk expected, safeguard value, return on investment. Next, qualitative risk analysis. It does not operate on numerical data and usually presents the result in the form of description and recommendation. It will determine whether there are any specific form or trait group that require special consideration or any risk incident that need to be addressed in the short term. It's useful when the theory, data, time, or expertise are limited. It is also useful for broadly defined problems that may not be able to make quantitative risk analysis. Advantages of qualitative risk analysis is relatively easy and cheap and less time-consuming than quantitative risk analysis. It allows for the determination of areas of greater risk in short time and without bigger expenditures. It also allows for putting in order risks according to priority. It appears to be more accessible and more easily understood by policymakers and others. Disadvantages. Qualitative risk analysis does not allow for the determination of probabilities and results using numerical measures. Cost and benefit analysis is more difficult during selection of protection. Achieved results have general character and approximate. The common method used in qualitative risk analysis is to estimate risk based on a risk metric. Risk metric involves the likelihood of hazardous event occurring and the potential impact of risk categories identified by the risk manager or project team members. The product of likelihood and impact or consequence will give risk exposure. Thanks for watching.